Welcome to the world of Naadi Astrology. My name is Dr. N. Shastri. Today I want to discuss with you all regarding the transiting Jupiter, because shortly we are going to see the Jupiter getting transited, the transiting Jupiter coming to Libra. So what does the transiting Jupiter gives or tells us about individuals who are having Jupiter in different signs or rasis in their natal charts. So based on the natal Jupiter, keeping this as the basis, the transiting Jupiter, based on natal Jupiter, observing the transiting Jupiter, we are going to come out to one conclusion or one way of prediction, what all it is going to tell us, or what all it is going to tell to those people who are having a Jupiter, natal Jupiter in different signs. Clear? Right. So now first, let us take Aries. People, he or she, Aries, Mesham, people who have Jupiter in Aries in their natal chart. This is Aries. And when Jupiter is there, what does the transiting Jupiter do? When it comes here to Libra, Jupiter will have aspect of the 7th house. It will also have the aspect of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th house. And it also aspects the 9th house. Clear? So these are the places Jupiter is going to aspect. Here also, same thing. Jupiter is here in Aries, natal Jupiter. Transiting Jupiter is sitting down, or it's going to come here on 13th of September 2017. Okay? When it comes here, the transiting Jupiter, how it will affect the natal Jupiter in Aries, or people who are having Jupiter in their natal chart in the Rasi Aries or in Aries sign, Mesham. Okay? So when Jupiter is here in Aries, it is directly aspected by transiting Jupiter. Point number 1. And this transiting Jupiter will have a site towards the 5th house. 5th house aspect is there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It sees the 11th house. 11th house from Aries. Because natal Jupiter is in Aries. And then it sees 3rd house. 1, 2, 3. Jupiter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aquarius. That is over 9th house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Gemini. I feel a little difficult with this North Indian chart, but still I am trying to convey it how best it is possible with me or by me. So this Jupiter, it aspects, the transiting Jupiter aspects the 11th house from the natal Jupiter, and the first house, that is Jupiter in the natal Jupiter, and the transiting Jupiter also aspects the 3rd house. What does this mean? When Jupiter aspects the natal Jupiter, it means that the native, he or she, who is having Jupiter in Aries in their natal chart, will become a public personality or will become a little popular, known to others. Good things are going to happen in their families. Okay? They are going to meet somebody who will be an important person. And when it aspects the 11th house, when Jupiter aspects the 11th house, the transiting Jupiter I am talking, sitting down in Libra, it aspects the Aquarius, Kumbham. And that is the 11th house from the natal Jupiter. That means the native, he or she, will have very good friends. And that friend will be, they will see someone or search for someone or get someone as a friend, and that friend will be a guidance for her future, for his future. So, aspecting the 11th is going to give him a good friend. Aspecting the 3rd house will make the native, he or she, travel towards a holy place or for benefits of profession or travel in the profession. These things are going to happen here. Okay? Because Jupiter only does good things. They may travel for a function, they may travel to visit a temple. All the good things only gives for traveling. This is about people who are having Jupiter in Aries. Now next we will go to people who are having Jupiter in Taurus, Vrishabham, the sign. Okay? This is Taurus. And when Jupiter is placed here, the natal Jupiter I am talking. When Jupiter is placed in Taurus, this will become the natal, the transiting Jupiter will become the 6th house. So Jupiter in the 6th house, aspect is the same. 5th house aspect, transiting Jupiter looks at 5th house and 9th house. Okay? So people who are having natal Jupiter in Taurus will see very good developments in their family front. Money flow will be moderately rising because Jupiter's aspect is there. And at the same time, 7, 8, 9, 10, they will see developments in their profession. Now let's come back like this. When this Aries Jupiter in the natal chart, he or she or his spouse or her husband, her spouse will have development in the profession. Clear? That is one more point I should have added in Aries. Okay? So second house Jupiter, Taurus, Vrishabham. When natal chart has Jupiter in Taurus, Vrishabham, Vrishabha Rasi, the Jupiter will become the 6th house. It will give tensions or slight sort of sicknesses or put him into depressions. Not serious, because Jupiter is a benefic. So nothing serious will be there. This will go to 6th house. He will have some problems. But at the same time, he will see developments in the financial front and the family front. Because Jupiter's aspect is there. At the same time, this will become the 10th house. 7, 8, 9, 10th house. He will have development in his profession or business. So money flow is there. Business development is there. Lot of tensions. Maybe due to the business. Maybe due to the handling of money. He may face tensions. This is what is denoted by transiting Jupiter for people who are having natal Jupiter in Taurus, Vrishabha. Okay? He or she, immaterial. Now, when Jupiter sits in Gemini, I am talking about the natal Jupiter. Jupiter in Gemini, the natal Jupiter. So now, here also, for the people who are having natal Jupiter in Gemini, there is a chances for these people to get an issue. Issue means not a problem. I am talking about children. There will be an income into the family, a childbirth, maybe a grandson, maybe a son or daughter, maybe a granddaughter. So there will be an incoming of a baby into that house. First thing. Second thing is, Jupiter is aspecting the natal Jupiter. So definitely, only good things will happen to the people in Gemini. And because this 5th house site aspect from Libra, the 5th house is Aquarius, and from Gemini, this becomes the 9th house. So these people who are having Jupiter in Gemini in their natal charts will have ceremonies. It may be a naming ceremony. It may be an engagement for a child. Regarding children, there will be developing. So 5th house Jupiter transiting Jupiter from Gemini, the 5th house transiting Jupiter will give good things for the children. Children of this native who is having Jupiter in the Rasi, Gemini, Mithuna Rasi. Clear? Okay, now let's jump into Karkataka, Kark. This is Kark, Rasi, Cancer. and Jupiter in Cancer. For people who are having Jupiter in Cancer, okay? Now see the fun here. The transiting Jupiter in Libra, it has come from 13.9. So these people who have Jupiter in the natal chart, he or she, who are having Jupiter in Cancer, the Rasi, the sign, Kark, Rasi, they will have ceremonies at home. It may be marriage, it may be anything. They will have good functions, good ceremonies at home from the month of September. And those ceremonies, again, if you try to handle with numerology, you can know exactly which is the month they are going to celebrate. That is totally different. Let me not bring numerology into astrology. So, fourth house Jupiter will give us good functions, good things at home, development in the family, marriages, yes, all these good things are going to happen for the people who are having Jupiter in Kark in the natal chart. Clear? Right. The same Jupiter will have, and this natal Jupiter will see the 12th house of Jupiter in Cancer. So whatever the loans are there, that will be cleared. Any monetary loans, any enmities, any problems, that will be cleared. This period when Jupiter comes and sits here, that's a very good sign for this Karka Rasi. Okay, next. 8th house. Jupiter also sees the 8th house. Because from Kark this becomes the 8th house. Jupiter's aspect is here. The transiting Jupiter aspects the Aquarius, and Aquarius becomes the 8th house from Cancer. Natal Jupiter is in Cancer, Kark. Clear? So, there will be smooth running of the family life. What all the earlier hurdles were there, that will come to one stage. Why I am telling you this is, kindly remember one more thing. A few months back or a few days back, I have released a video regarding Rahu. Already Rahu is there in Cancer. And I am talking about the natal Jupiter in Cancer. When Rahu comes and touches the natal Jupiter, he has to give a change in his life. And these are the changes which is happening. Hope I made my point clear. I cannot bring Rahu and Ketu again here, but I have already released that video. People are enjoying it, that is different. But in connection with this Jupiter, it will give more developments for this person who is in Cancer. And one more thing. People who are abroad may come back to their land during this period. It may be in the month of September, it may be in the month of October, it may be in the month of November according to their birth month correlating months. Let me not mix it. Okay? Clear? So Jupiter in Kark is over. Now, Jupiter in Leo, natal chart, natal Jupiter. Jupiter in Leo, this is over. When Jupiter sits in Leo, the natal Jupiter is in Leo, he or she. But the transiting Jupiter is in 3rd house. Okay. And it also aspects the 7th house from the natal Jupiter. Clear? And the 11th house from Jupiter. Even here it is going to give benefits. How? There will be traveling. And that traveling will be pertaining to either their kids, their children, or about their holy visits. All for the good things only they have to travel. Especially Jupiter is nothing but kids, children, good things, Gurujis, temples. That traveling will be there. And after this travel, again because this natal transiting Jupiter is aspecting Aquarius. Aquarius is the 7th house from Leo. The family life also will come to one understanding. Even if there is a lot of difference of opinion, it will come to a halt. For this 1 year, as long as Jupiter is there in Libra. This is the transiting Jupiter in Libra does for Leo. And next, Jupiter aspects 7th house also. What is the 7th house? Jupiter's 9th house. I told you, traveling for good causes. Ninth house, long distance travel for a good cause. About the children, yeah, definitely that will be there. See the fun. Either the child may go to the hometown or the father may go to the child's place. These two things are possible. Clear? Now next, Jupiter. Transiting Jupiter in Libra, he also aspects Gemini. When he aspects Gemini, Gemini becomes the 11th house from Leo. So, friends also, learned friends, good friends will come in contact with this person who is having a native. He or she who is having a native, who is having Jupiter in the natal chart. So even there, good company, good income and good things are going. Even about the children, it's very good. Clear? Okay. Now Jupiter in Virgo. This is Virgo. We place Jupiter here. Where is that? Virgo, Jupiter. Now, when a native, he or she, has natal Jupiter in Virgo, okay, the transiting Jupiter is in the second house. Yes, even this is a beneficial point. For these people who are having natal Jupiter in Virgo or Kanya, they will have Jupiter in the second house, moderate money flow, release of a bank loan. They will be trying for a bank loan since long, but that will get released now. And good things are going to happen at home. Again, it may be marriages, it may be childbirth. Most of the times it will be marriage and childbirth, or marriage or childbirth. Okay? And this becomes the 6th house from Jupiter. That's why I told you, they will be getting bank loans. Jupiter is nothing but a bank. And this is loans, open loans. Because bank loans are not a secret loan. Everything will be on papers, it will be open, it will be known to all. So that loans will be released because this Jupiter in sitting down in Dhanasthanam for people who are having Jupiter in Virgo, for them Jupiter Libra will become the second house. The transiting Jupiter in Libra will give them or will provide them with a bank loan. Even earlier pending loans also will get released, and they will have loans, and the loans part of it, 6th house. Aquarius will become the 6th house from Virgo, so that loans will be decided here and he will be enjoying that. And compromise between open enmities. If there are any enmities or any misunderstanding between their own people, they will go for a compromise. This native who is having Jupiter in Virgo in the natal chart, he or she. Okay? And he aspects also the 10th house for Libra. For the native who is having Libra in the natal chart, Gemini becomes the 10th house. And this Jupiter also aspects the 10th house. So even in the professional front, this gentleman who is having Jupiter in the natal chart, he or she will see some developments in the professional front. Changes in the professional front. Clear? Right. Now we'll come. Jupiter in Libra. Natal Jupiter and the transiting Jupiter are in Libra. When transiting Jupiter and the natal Jupiter are in Libra, they will make the person popular. They will see that this gentleman who is having Jupiter in Libra in the natal chart, and also transiting Jupiter there in Libra, he will enjoy he will enjoy doing good to a lot of people, and he will enjoy the appreciation from a lot of people. He will become a public personality. Okay? And again, 5th house. Because it is an aspect of 5th house, even this native's children will be developing. Long distance travel is seen. So, good. So, most of the cases, good things only are coming for Libra. Because 7th house. Natural 7th house is a best place. Jupiter in Vrishchik. That is Scorpio. Vrishchik, Jupiter. Here starts the problem. The native who is having Jupiter in Scorpio, Vrishchika Rasi, because the transiting Jupiter is in the 12th house, first thing is he will have problems with his own people. I don't say quarrels, I don't say heavy, what do you call it? No, problems with his or her own people. Clear? And at the same time, Scorpio's 4th house is aspected by Jupiter. He or she will have these problems when there is functions in the house. It may be monetary problems because of the functions. It may be problems with the relatives because of the functions. Whatever it is. Or it may be the child's education because of she may have troubles because of the child's education expenditure. All these things will happen. Okay? And this Jupiter also aspects the 9th house. For Jupiter in Vrishchik, natal Jupiter in Vrishchik Rasi or Scorpio, Gemini becomes the 8th house. When that becomes the 8th house, and the 8th house is aspected by the transiting Jupiter, that means whatever this gentleman, the native who is having Jupiter in Scorpio, whatever he does at that time, it will be a lifelong settlement. He will be doing things for the life processes. Development of the children for their life. Getting compromised with the family members, that is for the life. Those things are there. And it will be settled once for all. Clear? Only thing is he will have tensions. Okay? Now next we will go to Dhanus, Sagittarius. Jupiter in Sagittarius. When Jupiter is in Sagittarius, natal Jupiter, he or she, Dhanus Rasi. When Jupiter is in Sagittarius, the transiting Jupiter has come to the 11th house, Libra. Okay? And he is aspecting the 3rd house. What is going to do here now? 11th house is this gentleman who is having in his natal chart, Jupiter in Sagittarius, will get good company, learned people company. With their help, he has to travel to a different place. So, this gentleman, the native, or he or she will go in search of jobs for the child, business for the child. Whatever is it for the profession of their child, for the development of their child, they have to have a travel. That is the 3rd house aspect from Libra. Clear? And 9th house aspect. Jupiter is aspecting, Jupiter, natal Jupiter is seeing Gemini. The same place, the 7th house. 7th house is also aspected by Jupiter sitting down, transiting Jupiter sitting down in Libra. That means the same friend who has come to him, or the people who come to him, will become their partners or friends for a long-standing relationship, or for long-standing business, or they'll become very close enough to help each other. This is what going to happen to people over. Second thing is, here also in Dhanus, because transiting Jupiter in Libra aspects Aries, Mesh Rasi. There is a chances of these people who are having natal Jupiter in Dhanus having a child, an incoming of a newborn into the family, development in the children's house. All these things are going to happen. Jupiter in Tula, though it is an enemy's house, it will give a lot of good. That's why I don't take about enmity, friendship, exaltation, debilation. No, it is totally different in Naadi. I think it is working because I have been seeing it working. Now let us go to Jupiter in Capricorn. When Jupiter sits in Capricorn, all these I am talking about the transit of Jupiter into Libra on 13th September 2017. Okay? So when he sits here, or the native, he or she, who is having Jupiter in Capricorn, will will have a very good time in the family, because this family, second house is family, Jupiter is aspecting it. Finance, family, smooth going, everything will be fine. And this Gemini will become the sixth house. He will try to get in pets for the house because of children. And he will also try to get either a daughter-in-law or son-in-law for the child. The fifth house, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth house Kutumbasthanadipati is aspected by Jupiter. A friend's daughter or a friend will bring in a proposal for these people. Not a friend, a colleague or a partner who is working with him. He will bring a proposal to the child. So, children's development also seen. Family development is also seen. Incoming of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the house is going to get a little popular. So many good things are going to happen because Libra, transiting Jupiter aspects fourth house. Fourth house for Jupiter in Capricorn. So many good things are going to take place here. I am not saying anything bad. I am saying only good. I know. God's grace. If at all there is a malefic, that is different. Now we will put Jupiter into Aquarius. Jupiter in Aquarius. What it does? Same. Jupiter is having an aspect, and this is the ninth house. So, native who is having Jupiter, he or she, the native who is having Jupiter in Aquarius, will have to have a long distance travel. Or it may be a pilgrimage trip, it may be something for education, it may be something for development of the family. At the same time, when Jupiter sits in Aquarius, Gemini becomes the fifth house. This Jupiter aspects the fifth house. Jupiter, the transiting Jupiter in Libra aspects the fifth house. That means a child is going to come into the family. It may be a grandson, it may be a son, it may be a daughter, it may be a granddaughter. A new incoming to the family, a new child. Okay? And he aspects also the third house. Naturally, they have to travel for the case of to look about the child or to look about the child's affairs or the children's affairs. Those good things are going to happen here. Okay? Now, finally, Jupiter in Pisces. Jupiter in Pisces. Jupiter. And this is the last one. Now see the fun. Pisces will become, from the transiting Jupiter, Pisces will become the sixth house. So, now this is the Jupiter in Pisces, this will become the eighth house, transiting Jupiter. When this becomes the transiting Jupiter in eighth house, it aspects the second house from Pisces, Aries. That means a lifelong settlement about money, about financial matters, about the role of money or incoming or expenditure of part of it, all these things will be settled down at this point. Even that is good. This is family. Second house is nothing but family also. When Jupiter aspects, it will do all the good things for the family members. Not only that. When it aspects the fourth house, Gemini, there will be functions, celebrations, marriages conducted in this person's house, who is in this person or in this native's house who is having Jupiter in Pisces. So many good things are there by Jupiter or by transiting Jupiter to the people who are having Jupiter in different rasis starting from 13-9. I think I have done some justice to this knowledge. I don't know how you are going to take it. Only when you receive it, I will know. I'll be happy. If you like my videos, give a thumbs up. If you want to see more of such videos, unique videos, you can subscribe. I'll be very glad to give it to you all. So, till I meet you next time, I think it is time for me to bid